out there. Have you thought about it?
I've thought about it. I was just talking about it today earlier with Quentin Austin. I'm excited. I feel like I've been preparing all summer. I'm ready. I'm ready to get out there and perform.
Quentin share with you the secrets since he got snaps last year?
Yeah, he told me he was nervous. He said it was real loud out there, but you know what? This is just something that I'm ready to experience for myself.
Nervous? All you gotta do is go find the ball and hit somebody, right?
Yeah.
A little more to that?
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Tell me something about Carl Davis that nobody knows.
Carl Davis, he's a very funny guy. He's
really?
Yeah, he's a very funny guy. So.
Like a jokester? Or
just like
stupid funny?
Like comedy funny.
Really?
Yeah.
He could be a late night
comedian.
guy.
Bill Cosby funny or Chris Rock funny?
I'd say more Chris Rock.
Oh, really? X-rated.
Oh, and he's a good bowler. So.
Oh, what?
He's a really good bowler.
So he's got X-rated comedy?
I'm not sure if it's X-rated, but it's a little older.
A little older.
Yeah. No.
Thanks.
Talk about how this defense. You guys are playing an offensive line that doesn't have any returning starters. Is this a chance for you guys to establish something early?
We don't have many returning starters either ourselves. That's not to take away from a great team. What is it, 22 wins in the past 2 years? So they're a great team. They've been getting coached greatly, obviously. So, we're just as excited to play them as I'm sure they are to play us.
What kind of snaps do you think you're going to get?
Who's to say? I'm not really sure. I know that I'm preparing as hard as I can this week, and I guess how hard I prepare will dictate that.
So is the rotation just, all right, let's get somebody fresh in there type of thing?
I really can't comment on that. They're going to put out who they believe is going to help us the best in that situation.
Okay.
Do you guys have an idea yet how that's going to play out, or just how the rotation is going to work, or is that just something that's probably going to evolve this week?
That's something that's a little higher than me, so I can't really speak on that.
Your coach has been saying you're the funniest guy on the team.
No, I'm not really funniest.
Yeah, right.
I can joke around with certain guys about certain situations,
Micah said you're really X-rated. You can get really X-rated. Yes, he did.
Well, I'm not really. I mean, we can all joke around sometimes, but not really. We all have a good time in the locker room,
Is that good? A good
it's good. After practice, before practice, guys, kind of get that serious situation out sometimes. After practice, good to joke around and show everybody you have a sense of humor still.
What do you say when to somebody that would say that the defensive line is the biggest question mark on the team? How would you respond to that?
I'm just going to let them see for themselves. We got a big game coming up Saturday against a good opponent, and we're just going to show them what we're about.
You welcome the fact that you're playing such a tough opponent in this opening game?
Yes.
How about playing Northern Illinois and just getting the opportunity to show that this is a team that was receiving votes in both polls, so that you guys have an opportunity to beat them in the first game?
It's an honor. They're pretty good, and we're pretty good, so we just got to go out Saturday and see who's best.
In camp, it was Iowa versus Iowa.
Right.
What were you working on personally?
Just working on my alpha man. I think I'm all right with press man, but I think I kind of struggle with alpha man, so I'm trying to work on that mostly as possible.
Over Kinnick, it looked like there was a lot of bump and run.
Yeah.
I mean, that's high praise. That's confidence in you guys. If you get beat, then that's probably a touchdown, right?
Yes.
You locked down?
I'm going to say yes.
Both Coach Parker and Coach Wilson talked about the defense maybe being a little bit more aggressive this year. Matter of fact, over at Kinnick, it looked like there was a lot of bump and run type coverage here. Is that fair to say you guys will be a little bit heavier this year?
I think we can play many different styles as a defense, and I think the offense will dictate that, and the game plan and the game situation. So I don't really think we're really tied down to one certain type of defense or anything, but I think this year we'll be open to doing whatever it is needed to win. So.
With potentially a couple of lockdown corners, though, does that give you a little bit more, I guess, roam or leash, if you will, to maybe cheat the line of scrimmage or go wherever you need to be?
Yeah, the guys outside, BJ, Micah, Greg, all those guys, they're doing great this camp. So that gives us as safeties confidence to, maybe let them go a little bit. So this year will be fun, having them out there and shutting some guys down.